What's up? Happy Thursday. Coming in live to make some breakfast pancakes. Super pumped up, super fired up, super jacked up. If you are brand spanking new, you've never been a part of a breakfast show before, it is quite an honor to have you. I'm really excited to have you. Drop new in the comments. You are guaranteed an episode every single day. Like literally Monday through Friday, legit. I am here. I show up. Anything you need, anything you want to cover, we talk about all things biohacking the human body, biohacking hormones, biohacking losing inches, biohacking growing out of your clothes, growing out of them more to getting to where you want to be. So if you are new, if you drop new in the comments, I will send you what is a free guide that helped me in many ways when I was 35 pounds heavier than where I am today. So I'm going to dive right in. I'm going to shut the door. I'm making chicken right now, and we're also gonna make pancakes. So if you are new and you do drop new, I will get that for you. I'm cooking chicken right now because I think it's pretty incredible. When we're doing things, we could be like cooking chicken and prepping chicken. It's super easy. I literally went to Amazon and I'm like, hey, I've got Amazon Alexa, whatever. I've got some chicken tenderloins. How long do I cook them for? They're raw and I have an air fryer. And it literally tells me, your salt, your pepper, it's always free. So jazz it up, throw some fresh lime and lemon inside of it with a lemon wedge. You're about to have some amazing lemon chicken. So that's what I'm doing. I never sit down and like take time to cook and be a chef. I just do it in the power pockets of my day, and I've got really good at asking Alexa. So I want to encourage you to do that as well. We're gonna put some green goddess on this, right? An app that you can use for cooking is called Yucca. So YUKA is the app that you wanna make sure that you download. We want 0 additives while we're cooking. When we do cook with additives, what it's doing is it is actually inviting cortisol levels to go up, glucose levels to go up, and that tells our body, even when we're eating chicken, like, hey, let's just store it as some fat. So real Raymond salt, get the app. It's called Yucca. Let me put it in the comments because your mind's about to be blown. I was actually getting my nails done yesterday, and one of the gals there had talked about how she's dropped weight. But here's the crazy part, ready? She literally was drinking a Red Bull. And I said, hey, scan that in this app, because she was talking about how she was struggling with her weight. And there was 5 additives inside of this monster ultra zero sugar. And after we looked into the additives, it led to type 2 diabetes. It led to gaining actual weight. It was raised cortisol levels, raised glucose levels, type 2 diabetes, guys, in an energy drink. She literally took it and threw it in the garbage. I'm like, hey, I didn't know about this app either. The app literally that you have, it's from Australia and Europe. I have family over there, and the additives in our foods are literally banned in all of those countries. But we live in America. We have freedom. But a lot of us don't realize we have additives in our foods. And that's one of the biggest reasons why the scale went up and 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 up for me. So I want to share that with you. I'm going to help you in the comments. If you have not ever heard of the Yucca app, drop 1 in the comments because your mind's about to be blown. Everything I use, from everything that's on my face, makeup, hairspray, toothpaste, anything I use more than 2 times a day is Yucca approved, 80% of the time. The other 20% of the time I eat out, I get carry out, I'm not perfect. But as long as 80% of the time you're good with it, you're gonna get massive results with this. You should never need a prescription to drop weight, right? We never should use a prescription to ever have to lose weight. That's something that I fell down the rabbit hole in, had serious, horrible side effects, still dealing with such horrible side effects. So just know that for yourself. So we're gonna dive in. We are gonna make pancakes today. I would be really, really mean and hurtful if I didn't share with you exactly how I dropped all the weight. Hi, Carlene, that I have dropped. I did not have to have a prescription in any way, shape, or form. I hope I have more eggs. It doesn't look like I do. But there was 3 things, and I'm going to give it to you. Again, if you're new and you drop new in the comments, I will give you the guide that helped me in many ways. I ended up going in for a physical. And when I went in for my physical, I had a clean bill of health. Nothing was wrong with my thyroid. Nothing was wrong with my hormones. Nothing was wrong with anything, but I was the biggest I'd ever been. When I was trying to actually reach my goal, I was the person that was growing out of my pants in the opposite direction. It just kept going up and up and up and up. And I went in for a physical, and that physical forever changed my life. My doctor tried to give me a prescription for what's called metformin. My grandma, who died at a very early age of type 2 diabetes because she was very, very, very large, and we genetically let genetics be an excuse for why we're putting weight on. I chopped that in the ass, and I was like, it's genetics because you're carrying on bad habits. I ended up diving in on a book called The Obesity Fix. That book, Dr. James, has completely transformed my life. You can Google him. You can find him on Instagram. I don't talk to him. I don't get anything if you go order the book. That book changed my life. I was doing everything wrong. I was adding Mio to my water, Crystal Light to my water, drinking sugar-free this, fat-free that. Guys, the cells in your body do not respond to that. Literally, they deactivate them. So when you eat, food's supposed to come in. It's supposed to be used as energy. You should feel absolutely incredible. If it's not used as energy, it's stored as energy. Mine was all being stored as fat in the fat pockets of my body. I've never had sculpting work. So if you want results like this, you need to listen from start to finish, because I'll give you that exact roadmap. Drop new in the comments if you're new. I'll send you the guide that helped me in many ways. I'd be selfish if I didn't send it to you. But basically, when we're making protein, which we're using right now, everything I'm using is going to be Yucca approved. There are no additives in it. I no longer use Metamucil for fiber. Metamucil has aspartame, yellow 6 coloring. It alters sperm multiplication in men. It causes type 2 diabetes. It alters blood glucose levels. It is absolutely horrible and toxic for you. Please get the Yucca app right now, like YUKA, YUKA. Scan what you use regularly. Your mind is about to be absolutely blown. When it comes to protein, you really need to do your desired weight. So if you want to reach 150, you are now at 150 grams of protein every single day. The good answer for that is that 150 grams of protein is only 600 calories. 150 grams of fat is 1,350 calories. So I'm going to give you a little hack that's going to go with you everywhere you go, and you're going to get massive results by doing it. So number one, you always want to look at the back of anything in the calories. So this has 60 calories. Nancy uses Yucca all the time. So if I take out a handy dandy Greek yogurt, this has 60 calories, 70 calories inside of it. All you ever have to do is remove the last number. So you cover it with your finger, and there's 7. Whatever you have left after you cover the last number of calories is how many grams of protein the object should have. So 7 is how many grams, there's 13. This is a good bang for your buck. Second thing I do is I scan it in the Yucca app. It has a good rating. There are no additives, I purchase it. I used to be the girl who purchased Greek yogurt that had additives because it was 80 cents cheaper. I didn't know the additives were making me put weight on. I used to be the girl that bought cottage cheese. I put weight on because the cottage cheese had additives. There is cottage cheese and Greek yogurt right now at your local market that is carcinogenic, that raises glucose levels, raises cortisol levels, leads to being overweight, and alters glucose levels. I guarantee it, promise it. Download YUKA, go to the local market and scan, and you'll see for yourself. Hi, Angie. So protein, that's it. You want to make sure you covered the last number of calories. Meals should have 30 to 40 grams of protein. Okay, I have my protein guide that I'll send to you. Drop new in the comments. That will literally be like, oh my gosh, that's super simple. Like I said, I cook things when I'm off running around. I just have it so that when I hit the point of hunger, I don't have to literally wait an extra 30 or 45 minutes. I save my eating out for the weekends. I eat out 3 to 4 times a week. I mean, if you really think about all your meals and snacks, that's not really that much, right? Like 3 to 4 times total. So definitely nothing wrong with doing that in any way, shape, or form. I'm just making chicken. All your seasonings, as long as they're Yucca approved, your mustard, your red hot, all of that is absolutely free. So make sure if you like those type of things, that you enjoy them, that you use them, that you eat them, okay? Your protein bars, I know that Kirkland has a really good, hey Kim, I'll send you that guide, no worries at all. Your protein bars, Kirkland has an amazing protein bar. If you scan it, you're gonna see it's Yucca approved. Pure protein is a 0 out of 100 rating. It has carcinogens found inside of it. It has additives, it has plastics. Again, that alters glucose levels and alters glucose levels and alters cortisone levels. You're inviting food to come in and store it in fat pockets. All my main fat pockets were in my stomach area where I had my C-section, all right here. And without any type of contour sculpture work, I was able to biohack it through Yucca app, protein, water, and fiber, okay? Water enhancers, your water should be half of your weight in ounces of water. I never knew that. The news always says 8 cups. It's your current weight. So if you could tell me your current weight in the comments. Every 90 minutes, the timer goes off. It just did. I forced myself to drink for 15 seconds. Water is how the body goes through burning fat. When I was at the heaviest I'd ever been, going up in pant sizes, I was dehydrated 360 days out of the year. No one taught me to drink half of my weight in ounces of water. And when I finally did start doing it, because some influencer told me that, I was adding Mio and Crystal Light and electrolytes to it. When you add Mio Crystal Lights, if you don't scan it in the Yucca app, you have to scan it and it has to be Yucca approved. Additives will make you put weight on. So here we live in a world where we think we're drinking Celsius to help us. Celsius actually has you become more overweight. It says it right in there in the Yucca app when you scan it. So if you are falling in the spectrum of this maybe being your case, if you get off and you get the YUKA app, I just put it in the comments for you. It's free. I get nothing for you by getting it. You need to realize that cell activation might be something that you need. You most likely have all these little short chain amino acids everywhere in your body that the activation signal has been turned off. It depends on what your symptoms are. I always have to ask 4 questions to you. So if you're not familiar with cell activation, I can't talk about it online. Meta, which is social media, Facebook and Instagram, will shut me down because they have bots that think that I'm talking about injections, which this is not that. So if you drop in the comments either cocktail or cell activation, I will introduce you to the expert where you don't need a prescription, where you'll activate those cells, where when you get results, you can get off, where long-term this actually enhances your results. And exactly how Bella's gonna be 12 on Tuesday. I haven't reached my goal in 12 years. She's gonna be 12. I just hit it through cell activation. I've never once been able to get to the size that I was the day before I conceived and got pregnant with Isabella until cell activation. So make sure you drop cocktail in the comments or cell activation. I do need to ask you 3 questions. It's not a one size fits all. I have different recipes for different people. This girl who's a little bit younger, her body reacted very quick to cell activation within 2 weeks. This girl right here thought she was menopausal, but after I got to the bare naked truth of what she'd been using and doing daily, thank you, Victoria. This girl's cell activation is different, so I have to ask you a few questions. I would need to know how long you've been trying, what you tried, what didn't work. So if you drop that, I'll screenshot your name. I'll send you a message. And if it's a good fit, awesome. I can help you move forward in that process. And if it's not, I might be able to point you to someone out there in the network of friends that I have from sharing my journey that could help you. So Julie Hess, I got your name. I will message you after the show. You will hear from myself in the next 24 hours. The cell activation that I was on, it was just a little tweak that I needed because I was using Metamucil every single day. I was using these electrolytes that my husband was getting me every day because people said it helped with people in perimenopause. So I'm truly in perimenopause. And when I started using the Yucca app in cell activation, I have absolutely 0 perimenopause symptoms. And when I pee on the strip and when I go to the hormone doctor, I'm still in perimenopause. So I'm telling you right now that your perimenopause does not have to suck in any way, shape, or form. So cell activation might be something that you're gonna have to work with. You don't need any type of prescription. You're not gonna have the awful side effects. You know, if you have PCOS, if you have Hashimoto's, if you have cancer, if you have no thyroid, if you're taking thyroid medication, this is a good fit for you, okay? I don't use anything that has to do with prescriptions or side effects. That's not my realm. So with your water, you want half of your weight in ounces of water. You wanna make sure if you're adding electrolytes or if you're adding any type of Mio or Crystal Light, it has to be Yucca approved, and none of those things are Yucca approved. Christine, I got your name. I will send you that. There are ones that are, are approved. I use the Nectar brand, Nectar. I get it from Amazon. I just put that in my water every morning. This is Yucca approved. If you're adding any type of enhancer to your water, I can guarantee you're most likely not getting results because of the additives inside of it. So that free app, Yucca, will be your best friend, okay? So as far as half of your weight in ounces of water, I use 1 packet of electrolytes every single day. I also put in the bottom of my water any type of fruit. So what do you like? Do you like grapes? Do you like watermelon? Do you like mango? Sometimes I put mint leaves. I'll do mint leaves with peppermint leaves, lemon, lime, a squeeze of watermelon, berries. Enhance your water, have fun, okay? Set a timer. Every 90 minutes, your water should go off for a reminder. I have a timer on. You saw me just stop, drop, and drink for 90 seconds or 15 seconds. I just count. I repeat it. I rinse it. I have next to my bed to this day a sign that says water. I drink water before coffee. If you drink coffee or alcohol or pop, those are diuretics, meaning they dehydrate the body. So then we have to do half of our weight in ounces of water, plus add those ounces back in. Don't let me confuse you. If you're positive and coachable, I'm telling you right now, you're gonna reach your results. So, okay, I drink coffee. I drink a pesticide-free coffee. If you drink coffee, drop coffee in the comments. I'm gonna share something with you. Are you using a pesticide-free coffee? 9 out of 10 times, people get on a coffee that's pesticide-free, they drop 5 pounds their first 7 days. Pesticides are detoxifying out of the body, okay? Pesticides can become carcinogenic. The reason why people are saying no to coffee and nutritionists is because they are pesticides. I use a nootropic blend. Mine has L-theanine. Mine has cordyceps and lion's mane mushrooms. Why? It is paired together to be a no crash clarity energy. It comes all the way over from Sicily. They have the most beautiful soil. So if I'm 150 pounds, divide that by 2. I'm at 75 ounces. If I drink 10 ounces of coffee, I'm at 85 ounces. If I drink 10 ounces of alcohol, I'm at 95 ounces for the day. So we do have to add it back in. If you drink protein shakes, yes, that counts towards your water. If you're using herbal teas that have 0 caffeine, yes, that can count towards your water. Make sure if you enhance your water, you make sure it's Yucca approved. And again, if you get off and you get overwhelmed by, oh my gosh, everything I'm using is a bad rating, most likely once you add in cell activation, all of this is gonna start to change, all of it. But you have to give it 90 days for the full spectrum. Do not come in and try to do cell activation for 30 days. Don't try to do it for 60 days. Your 90-day period is where literally every cell in your body that has been turned off is now turned on, okay? It's like a season. So drop cell activation if you don't have the cocktail recipe for what you need, depending on what you're doing. I'm glowing, I know, it's insane. Like, I can't believe I'm glowing, right? I'm almost 40 years old, guys. My hair, my skin, that's because of a medical grade collagen though. You guys, my dog broke her arm. I just got her. She broke her arm in 24 hours. She jumped off an ottoman. She's an Italian greyhound. And I brought in my collagen that does not have the fat burner in it, and my vet was blown away. It is a medical grade collagen. So she's an Italian greyhound. She's on it. Mine that I use has a fat burner. I have one that does not have a fat burner, but very few people are on that one. Okay. Mine has fenugreek to support the gut lining, type 2 collagen, which is the only collagen you become deficit in. It also has listen to this. It has the organic tremolo mushroom, which mimics hyaluronic acid. I had skin cancer. It mimics hyaluronic acid. And then it also has one more thing. Type 2 collagen, which is the only one you want to ever add back in because it's what you become deficit in at 20. It has the organic tremolo mushroom. It also has the fenugreek to support the gut lining, and it has the Morosil blood red orange. So the Morosil blood red orange is the fat burner. It comes all the way over from Italy. There's no caffeine, there's no soy, there's no dairy. It's gluten-free. So it's in a patent study. So this fat burner is the only fat burner in the world that does not have caffeine. That's in a patent study. 94% of users who use it for 12 weeks, holy crap, their body, hair, skin, nails, joints, muscles, wrinkles, skin's elasticity, muscle tone, and weight drop, okay? The 6% who didn't get results weren't consistent. Here's how you're gonna be consistent. You're gonna take out a spoon and you're gonna leave it on the counter. It's gonna remind you to take this handy dandy thing. You're gonna shake it up really well. It's 1 tablespoon, you can put it anywhere. in your coffee, in your Greek yogurt, in a smoothie, or in your mouth. It is refrigerated. Today it's $40 off. You can do a whole bottle for 30 days, a duo pack for 2 months, a trio pack for 3 months supply, putting you in that patent study. This is medical grade. This is not Costco. This is not TJ Maxx. You'll never find this on a commercial, on a billboard, or in a store. It's proven through science. It's proven through clinicals, third-party validation, and it's CLEAN. Be careful of what you're seeing in marketing. If it doesn't have those, nothing has to be approved by the FDA. Okay? Clinicals, third-party validation, cleanliness, and backed by science, yes. So you're getting what you get. If you drop in the comments the word collagen, I will reach out to you and introduce you to the collagen expert. I think you should see for yourself what that collagen has, the science, the awards, and clinicals behind it. If it's a good fit, you can move forward in the process. Awesome. If it's not, there's no big deal. I can look at your label and tell you if the one you're using is a poor rating. So just drop that in the comment section. All you would have to say is the word collagen. I'll reach out to you within the next 24 hours. Okay? So I have her on it. So Gia is on it because the vet saw it and she's like, where'd you get this collagen? Where'd you get this? And so I have it for her, and I have it in the non-fat burning form. So she's getting that every single day. Italian greyhounds at puppies have very, very small bones, right? So she jumped off the ottoman and she cracked her bone in half within 24 hours of having her. So that was really exciting to see that the collagen I'm using is so good, right? I had 4 gals that were in the back that ordered it on demand. As far as coming in with, Denise, I screenshotted your name. I'll send you that information. Okay. You can do it in chocolate mint or chocolate raspberry. I love that it has no dairy, no soy, no gluten, no caffeine. The third thing is fiber. So Metamucil is something that I used every single day, and it's carcinogenic. It has flavor. It has yellow 6 inside of it, and it also has aspartame inside of it. It is literally, what is it? What was I going to tell you with it? Your fiber should be 25 grams, not only for maintenance. Diana, I'll send it to you. Diana, how much weight are you down after following me? Okay, so as far as your fiber, 25 grams is how much fiber you should be getting. And literally, for 25 grams of fiber, you never, ever, ever want to add Metamucil or fillers. Typical fiber supplements out there have fillers inside of them. We do not want that in any way, shape, or form. Okay, we want to make sure that we're adding in your fruits and vegetables have 7 grams in the greens. So 7 grams of fiber, 1 cup, 8 grams of fiber with berries. So any type of berries, you've got blueberries, blackberries, raspberries, strawberries, that's 8 grams of fiber, okay? Your chia seeds has 10 grams and 2 tablespoons, and I use a carbo nut bread. So if you want to screenshot this, I'll hold it up for you. This literally has 15 grams of fiber. 40 calories, and it's Yucca approved. Diana's lost 70 pounds, guys. Did you see the comments? She's 70 years old after following the breakfast show. Carb O Not is 1 gram of carbs, 15 grams of fiber, and 40 calories. So I already have 30 grams of fiber inside of me. Why fiber? It's critical for not only weight loss, but also for maintaining weight. Okay, it goes to the intestinal tract and keeps it free and clear. Do you have inflammation or bloating? Drop a 1. Irregular bowel movements? Drop a 1. Foul smelling gas? Drop a 1. The second you get that fiber to 25 grams and it has no additives, get the Yucca app. The second you will realize all of that will go away. You will fit in the dress this weekend. Okay, it's because toxins are left behind because there's food inside the intestinal tract that needs to get pushed out. It's like going to the dentist, right? They get the plaque. Food gets clogged in your intestinal tract. It's like a little worm, and it's spirally. People who are deficit in water, people who are deficit in fiber, people who are deficit in movement, our intestinal tracts can see it. Here's the deal with fruits and vegetables, okay? Allison, awesome. You'd be amazing for the fiber component. Okay, so here's the deal, you guys. Allie, come on. If you in any way, shape, or form, I did a study. As a group certified fitness instructor, I got really mad when I was doing continuous education. I got really upset that people were like, well, why do you still eat fruits and vegetables every day? 6 cups. They're like, do you realize that your fruits and vegetables, the soil's not the same? And I'm like, dude, I'm never gonna supplement fruits and veggies. So I got off of them for a week, and I found one that had no grass, no fillers, and it was from Australia. Really, really rich, dark green. Let me tell you something. You mix this in water, Bella, me, Jeff. I did it for 1 week off fruits and veggies. I couldn't tell you. Now I know what antioxidants really are. So if you drop in the comments greens, I use it every day. I won't take it until I get off. I go to the bathroom instantly. It tastes like a juice. It is the most delicious, richest in green. It's called Alive. The ones at Walmart, TJ Maxx, Target, you guys, if it doesn't have science-backed clinical's third-party validation and clean, look at that label as marketing and trying to just sell you something that probably cost them $1 to make. This one has 0 grass. It has 0 fillers. I know that most of you are using it already. Yeah, it's called Alive. Just drop greens in the comments. I'll send it to you. So that's the fiber component. After Allison, I screenshotted your name. I'll send it to you. After 72 hours of getting 25 grams of fiber, you will notice the inflammation, the bloating, the irregular bowel movements, the foul smelling gas, and the weird noises go away. Here's what you're gonna see. When you start doing this, okay, if you have any type of brain fog, if you have any type of performance in the recovery in the gym that's starting to decline, Cheryl says they are delicious. Colleen, I'll send you the greens. They are delicious. My 84-year-old father-in-law is on them. You guys, I save money. I still eat fruits and veggies when I go out because it's like healthier alternatives, but I'm not getting the antioxidants and the benefits from fruits and vegetables because of our soil. And I hate to say that, but our food system is broken. I hate to actually admit that we have additives in foods that are carcinogenic. And when you get that Yucca app, please go in the comments right now. I'm telling you, you're gonna be like, what the heck? What the heck? Okay, so here's the deal with that. So when you start your cell activation, okay, and you stick to eliminating only 20% of the time getting additives, that's when you're gonna see it. But here's the deal. If you have any type of brain fog, performance and recovery has declined, okay? You have opened up cupboards and you forget why. Headaches, your blood pressure has increased. All these things were happening to me. So I do perimenopausal, and Christina, I got you, I'll send it to you. I become perimenopausal, I pee on a strip, okay? I then start adding what Gary Brecka talks about, what's called hydrogen. You guys, do not add hydrogen that is in a capsule formula. Do not add hydrogen that's in a tablet formula. You want crystallization. Every day, you guys watch me wake up, and then you watch me all of a sudden glow. Why? I add hydrogen into my body in a crystallization form. If you want to go buy it for $1.20 a day at Target that doesn't even have good absorption, I will never judge you. It will not be Yucca approved. It will not be proven through science. It will not be proven through clinicals, and it will not have third-party validation, and I can guarantee you it will not be clean. The one that I used at the vet the other day, when I walked in and I gave these gals this packet that's in a little sachet, every single one of them found me on social media and said, hey, Michelle, I ordered it, but I can't wait 3 days to not have that feeling. Can you give it to me? So let me tell you something, that if you are not familiar with what is called hydrogen, I want you to drop that word in the comments, and I want to give you a video of how it dilates the blood vessels for 10 hours at a cellular level, 10 times. You have a choice. You don't have to go through life and through reaching your goals being tired. It doesn't have to be a slow, drawn-out process, and you don't have to have cravings for sugar and salt. Don't get me wrong, if you're okay with that, I'm okay with that. But that was me for most of my life. I remember crying one time leaving the gym to my sister, Nikki, and I'm just like, it was awful. It's a slow process. I spend less now because my Celsius that was $5 a day that told me that I was accelerating my metabolism, it was actually increasing my A1C levels. It literally tells you in the Yucca app, go right now. I know, Colleen, go right now and look. You will see literally that it says in the Yucca app, if you get Celsius additives, there's 4. It leads to weight gain. It leads to heightened A1C levels. It leads to obesity. It leads to glucose levels being altered. It's insane. Don't walk to the products, run. Yep, Cheryl's 67 years old. Marie, I'll send it to you. Colleen, I'll send it to you. That's the hydrogen. It turns bright yellow. You never mix ice with it. Anyone who ever gets the video, I'll never send you a link unless you watch the video. You need to see what you're doing to your body at a cellular level. I'm the science whiz. I've listened to 40 plus Audible books. I'm the naturopath. You should not need a prescription. But people are hearing things and they hear that hydrogen's good for them and they go buy it at the checkout at TJ Maxx. Not gonna work. They go buy it at Target. Most likely it's gonna cause more harm internally than good. I'll pay an extra $1 now for a cottage cheese than I did when it was, go look at your cottage cheese. Is it carcinogenic? Download the Yucca app, Y-U-K-A, Y-U-K-A. Put it in the comments, okay? Anything that you use, literally, right now, more than twice a week, you're gonna faint. And don't be like, oh my gosh, I'm screwed. If you do cell activation spectrum for 90 days with me, you'll get all those cells back to activation. I don't know what that cocktail looks like for you though. I'd have to ask you a few questions. Drop in the comments the word cell activation or cocktail and I'll send it to you. Okay? I use it every day. Do you guys see Ruth in the comments? So do I. Every day. I save money. My fruits and vegetables from using the greens, I save money. I'm actually getting the support. It's not my fault the soil sucks. Okay? Instead of Celsius, I'm saving money. 150% with certainty. Instead of going through and doubling up on my collagen, I only need 1 scoop a day of my fat burning one. I'm saving money. Okay? Period. End of discussion. So if you have any comments or any questions in the comments, drop them now. One piece of chicken. More than happy to answer any of them for you. But you have to drop it because it's going to disappear. Cell activation. Colleen, I just screenshotted your name. I'll send it to you. Okay? If it's a good fit, awesome. I have to ask 3 questions because every cocktail recipe is different. I held up photos of ones that were different for people. You know, some people are menopausal and I need to know like, hey, what have you tried? What's worked? What hasn't worked? Right? All that stuff matters. Okay, so we have, if you guys are brand spanking new and you didn't get the protein guide that helped in many ways, make sure you drop in the comments new. I will send you that protein guide, okay? It helped so much. Every meal, snack, and dessert, get 30 grams of protein every time you eat. If you only eat 2 times a day, get 50 grams of protein. Remember that 150 grams of protein is only 600 calories, and 150 grams of fat is 1,350 calories. So I'm telling you right now, once you learn the hack that I just taught you, your mind will be blown. So Deanne, I will send you that guide. Okay? You're not having any more chicken. That's mama's. That's mama's. Colleen, I'll send it to you as well. Does anyone have questions in regards to the Nootropic Blend coffee? Drop coffee if you're a coffee drinker. I'm going to show you a video that's going to blow your mind. Okay? If you didn't get the hydrogen water or the belly fat blasting liquid collagen, drop collagen. If you didn't get cell activation, no prescription, no awful side effects, drop in the comments the word cell activation. Any other questions? Get the Yucca app, Y-U-K-A. Start replacing things. The first thing I would not say, you don't have to go throw everything away, but if you run out of your shampoo and conditioner that literally has carcinogens inside of it, don't buy it again, right? Don't purchase that one again. So that's what I want you to focus on. Hit follow and hit add friend. I'll do a Q&A with you guys for the next 5 minutes. So if you do have any questions, please drop them below. I'll answer them. Cell activation, Allison, I got you. And tomorrow I will send you that free protein guide. Okay? Everything that you love, everything that you want right now, I promise you wholeheartedly, there is 150% one out there that you're gonna fall in love with. There's a water enhancer that you'll fall in love with. There is a energy drink that you'll fall in love with that's in the Yucca app. I promise you. Promise, 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 promise. So don't think this is a depression session. This is a stepping stone to reaching your health and wellness goals and to actually fixing it long term. I do not believe in masking the situation. I do not believe in tricking the brain. I do not believe in pharmaceuticals and having to have a prescription to reach a result when it comes to your goal. They're never going to tell you, hey, what are you using? Hey, how much water? Okay, when you drink water, are you adding something to your water? Okay, when you eat protein, what's the protein? Okay, you're eating bars, what's the bar? Okay, you're using fiber, what's the fiber? They're not going to do it for you. Of all the things you have recommended, which would be the best effect as a first-time purchase? 150% cell activation. 150%. Anytime. It works, guaranteed. 30 days money back guaranteed, proven through science, proven through clinicals, third-party validation, and CLEAN. Okay? Typical things out there that say they're going to help you actually make things worse because of the additives. So while I'm bopping around and doing things, guys, like I'll have tons of this ground meat, Yucca approved. You can make a taco salad. You can get the wild protein chips. They're to frickin' die for. I can pour a whole thing of ground turkey from Costco. Okay? You can still make foods that aren't drying. If you go to Google right now and say, hey, how do I make fresh ground turkey raw, still be moist when I want to eat it? You're going to have an answer. Okay? All your seasonings, your taco seasonings, the ones at Costco, Yucca approved. You could be literally eating high protein right now, and you're adding a seasoning to it that's altering blood glucose, that's carcinogenic, that's raising A1C levels, that's heightening, that's ruining it for you. This is long term. Listen, the fact that you came across this breakfast show, you are going to literally be messaging me, Michelle. I came across your show randomly. Literally never knew you. I heard you say X. I downloaded it. I scanned 3 things that I ate on a regular basis. I literally cannot believe that I'm down X, Y, and Z and feeling X, Y, and Z. And I'm telling you right now that you will never forget me. If you go download that app, do you pair cell activation with body? That's a form of cell activation. Cell activation, body is a form of it, right? I pair one at a time. So my cell activation is elevate, elevate, body. One of the biggest things that's helped me grow my hair isn't just medical grade collagen, it's nitro, the hydrogen water. Why? The blood vessels for 10 hours are dilated, so the blood starts to rush. So my hair grows. My hair's growing. My nails are growing. These are my nails. They're thick, right? All these things are improving. I have new baby hairs coming in. I'm 40. I don't want to lose my freaking hair. It looks like I have a wig on. Right? Because it's like all of this has changed because of that. You don't have to have your hair falling out. You don't have to have a fast or a slow process to reach your goals. So I'll get in my inbox. You will hear from me in the next 24 hours. I'm super backed up right now with this puppy that has but you will hear from me. I'm obsessed with what I do. I'm obsessed with empowering and educating and letting you know that you deserve to feel good. And where there is a will, there is a way. So come back and listen tomorrow. Tag a friend who you know literally is like, hey, listen, I need help with X, Y, and Z, and I'm ready to freaking crush.